Let's pop it open. Very nice open. Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Mighty Oak Supply Co. YouTube channel. In today's video, we're taking a look at another Walmart pocket knife. This is the Ozark Trail Valor folding pocket knife, 7.5 inch folding pocket knife. This guy is a little more expensive for some of these Ozark knives. So this one's coming in at 20 bucks. They're usually, less than $10. So, I'm interested to see what Walmart kind of came up with here. So we will pop this guy open and take a look. First things first, we do have the packaging here. It is, boxed in kind of a nice way. They usually come in this like, it's like a little, what do they call it? Clam pack type thing. So it's nice to see a box here for 20 bucks. I mean, I would expect it. We have the Valor name, 7.5 inch folding knife. Other side just shows nothing. And then 182. I'm not really sure what that is about, but some information about the blade. You can see here it does have an aluminum handle, so that's pretty cool. Warnings, and this knife is made in China, so something to keep in mind. Let's get this box open and take a look at what's inside. Got the Civivi Mini Praxis today. Okay, got the box open. And the knife is here. So it is seated nicely. It can't really move around in there too much. It doesn't look like there's much packaging, but it does have little buffers in the, in the package itself. So that's kind of cool. Let's get this guy out, get a feel for it. Wow. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Let's get this packaging out of the way. Nicely packaged. It is heavy. This is on the heavy side. So this knife is actually 4 ounces, right? So it is heavier for a folding pocket knife. It is made of aluminum though. I mean, the handle is not plastic, so that's nice. Especially for a Walmart knife. Yeah, $20 Walmart knife. Nice aluminum grip here. So let's pop it open. Very nice open. Yeah, okay, so the open's really smooth on that. Really nice. So, very cool. The grip, first impressions here, it's really slippery, right? So it is aluminum, it's metal, but there's no texture or anything. So that's something that is, for me, a little concerning. It's a nice sharp knife, looks like, but slippery. So, you do have this little guard here to keep you from slipping up into it, but yeah. All right, so let's get into some of the dimensions here. We do have a folded length of 4.25 inches, a blade length of 3.25 inches, and an overall length of 7.5 inches. And like I mentioned, this is a 4-ounce blade, so it's on the heavier side. We do have this nice Tanto style blade. It is made of a 14C289 stainless steel, right? So I'm not familiar with that type of steel, but this is a more expensive knife, so I would assume that that's a higher quality steel. We have the aluminum here, handle, nice little finger groove, at least here. There's one of them, little guard to keep your hand from slipping up. This one is the blue variant. We do have a lanyard hole on the back here and a reversible belt clip. The belt clip is incredibly strong. It's a really strong belt clip there. Yeah, really strong belt clip. So that's cool. It is reversible. That's kind of neat. And then, yeah, we do have a slide lock mechanism here and a thumb stud style opening mechanism. So, ooh, that got stuck. Got stuck again. Wow. Okay, so yeah, once you kind of get it, the open is nice and smooth. It's not as smooth as some of the other knives I've checked out from Ozark Trail, so something to keep in mind there. Oh, very snappy though, very nice. Okay, cool. So let's cut some cardboard here and see how that kind of comes out. So I have this piece right here, a little cardboard. Let's give it some slices. All right, I'm giving it a lot of pressure there. Yeah, not the sharpest knife. Not the sharpest. maybe go the other way here, see if that does anything. Okay, so yeah, going the other way. Oh, wow, right through it. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is plenty sharp out of the box for a Walmart knife, right? It's just, yeah, okay, so plenty sharp, right? Cuts right through cardboard. Not gonna have any problems opening boxes. Yeah, right out of the box. That's pretty nice. Let's clean this up. Yeah, made in China, reversible belt clip, lanyard hole. You know, we went over the steel, the dimensions, the weight, the Tanto style blade. It is heavier. You're gonna feel this, right? So it's you know, if you had this in your pocket, to me it's kind of like carrying a full-size buck, like 112, right? So not a full size, but like the classic buck 112. It's got that similar weight, right? So this just sitting in your pocket can get a little tricky. I would kind of feel the same way about something like this. It does have that nice belt clip though, so that's pretty cool. My only concern really, the open's smooth, right? As long as you get a good flick on it. Yeah, so pretty smooth there. My only concern is the texture on the handle here, right? So it is kind of smooth. It's aluminum, but you know, if your hand's like sweaty or something, you know, you might slip with this. It might slide out of your hand there, you know. So something to keep in mind. It is a nice knife though, $20. I just wish it had some better kind of gripability here, you know, better texture on the handle. But other than that, it seems pretty cool. It's plenty sharp. You know, the Tanto style blade is always cool to see. You know, it's very nice. Not all these knives have that. They usually have the drop point or the clip point. So yeah, cool knife from Walmart. This is the Ozark Trail Valor folding pocket knife, 7.5-inch model. Cool knife. If you're interested, be sure to check it out at Walmart. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, if you are interested in some EDC gear, be sure to check out MightyOakSupply.com. We did just get a bunch of new gear in, some cool Zippo lighters and some bolt action pens, things like that. The pocket knives, as always. It's always free shipping. You know, we do have a satisfaction guarantee, so if you don't like it, you can always send it back. We'll pay for the shipping. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.